Empowered greetings, friends. Jimi Hendrix here. What is the one thing you can do in the next 90 days? The last 90 days of 2020. Think about it. It's not that hard. It's part of my 90-day challenge. I hope you're ready for this, okay? How many times, okay, it's October. Have you heard, maybe I have said, or other people have said, well, this particular year, we got the election. We got the holidays, it's winding out. Let's just cram and eat and pig out and enjoy and just ramp down. I've made that excuse year after year, and you know what? It gives no momentum for the next year. You get me? See, here's the problem. I know we've had a rough year, okay? Listen to me. I know we've had a rough year. It's been a year of, the mask, no doubt. It's been the year of the mask. But let's not mince words here, okay? Let's just do what we can to put all our cards on the table, okay? I got 4 things that we need to let go if we're going to ramp up, okay? Number 1, let go of shame. And this is something that I have to teach myself. Oh, if only I had done this. If only I had done that. I had a friend back in college, and he was some help to me after divorce, and his name was Brad, and Brad said, Jimmy, if only, let me give you a clue, it don't work. It don't work. Okay, so listen to me. This is where the importance kicks in. I have a podcast, and I have a YouTube channel called Empower Your Pattern. One's radio, Empower Your Pattern Radio. The other one is Empower Your Pattern TV. And one of the core values that I teach is do what others don't so you can be what others won't. And shame, it's not a part of that. Number 2, let go of all of the excess baggage in your past and in your presence of what others have said to you. This is something I've been counseled by my bishop and my therapist. Some of the things that some people say to you that are hurtful, that are disempowering, okay? Let it go. Because it doesn't do anything at all. It's not going to help you. It's like a dead weight around you, if you know what I mean. Number 3, complacency. Discard complacency like it's the plague. Like I said, the winding downs, and then January 1st, I swear I'm going to hit the ground running. Well, that's what I said last year. And then the pandemic hit. We're staying at home. If we had to was out in public, we had to wear masks like these. You know what I mean? So let's not overanalyze what's happened this year. I know it's been a hard time for all of us. Industries have suffered. Families have suffered. Health has suffered. But we can still ramp it up. Number 4. One thing that you need to do to let go is ditch the reactivity that we have, okay? If there's drama going on social media, don't associate with those groups. Don't associate with those people. It's one thing I do at home on my podcast, Empower Your Pattern, is you need to associate with the right people. And that's the same thing, okay? I want you to think about, let me give you some coaching here. I want you to think about the time when you was most happiest. Could be 6 months ago, could be 5 years ago. For me, it was, about 24 years ago. Almost 25. I was dating, about to be engaged to be married. I was involved in business. active in church, reasonably happy. And I have asked myself this morning while I was watching Rachel Hollis, what was the one thing that made me happy? Well, I was associating with the right people, and I was close to God. And I know, I go to Toastmasters meetings once a week. Virtually on Zoom. I see my bishop, once or twice a week. He's a good friend of mine. But the virtual stuff is not enough sometimes. What you need to do is do the following. Every morning, get up. Okay? Once you get up and get yourself vamped up, I want you to spend at least 15 to 20 minutes in some form of meditation. It could be looking as much as looking at a piece of scripture, if you will. Or just getting still and quiet before God, or whoever you believe in, and see what instructions you receive. It could be some form of prayer, whatever it is. 30 minutes of meditation. Try to have, I recommend 2 hours of power, in which I'm involved in some form of faith activity. Because I know if I'm not, my days are not as effective. Also, recommend try to eat a balanced diet. I know it's hard in this days of age of convenience and the like, but we can at least try. Listen to positive motivational audios or YouTube channels or whatever every day, podcasts or whatever, including Empower Your Pattern Radio, if you will. Seriously, tune into Empower Your Pattern. Usually, almost every day, I tune you up with something that's important. Something else you might do is, you find the right associations, even if it's from a distance, Maybe you're in areas where you're still stuck at home. Crack open some good books. Bibliography. The one thing I stress in my podcast, Empower Your Pattern Radio and the Strenuous Life Radio, is bibliography, getting into good books. You think about this. This is the next 90 days, and you can do it, no problems. You can take them, you can crush them. Now, I'm not saying your problems go away, Do what others want so you can be what others... Do what others don't so you can be what others want. And do what others don't so you can be have what others can't. It's not just something, you just arrive at it. No. It's a journey. Listen to me. It's a journey. So you think of these next 90 days as an adventure. Some of you middle-aged guys like me, you feel like there's a void missing you, where there's a sense of adventure. We'll find some way, even if it's in a small way, where you can have some adventure. And join this adventure with me. God bless.